Remove 7 screws from the bottom cover. Lift the cover from the system. Place the bottom cover onto the system using the screw holes for alignment. Install 7 screws. Remove the screw near the edge of the system. Pull the M.2 solid-state drive from the slot. Remove the screw and lift the drive from the bracket. Align the M.2 solid-state drive with the bracket and install the screw. Insert the drive into the slot. Press the drive down and install the screw near the edge of the system. Disconnect the antenna cables from the Wi-Fi card. Remove the screw. Pull the Wi-Fi card from the slot. Insert the Wi-Fi card into the slot. Press the card down and install the screw. Connect the gray antenna cable to the auxiliary terminal. Connect the black antenna cable to the main terminal. Remove 3 screws from the rear I/O bracket. Pull the bracket from the system. Press the rear I/O bracket onto the system using the posts and screw holes for alignment. Install 3 screws to secure the bracket in place. Disconnect the speaker cable from the system board. Pull out the speaker cable from under the tape. Remove 4 screws from the corners of the system board. Remove 3 heatsink screws from the system board. Carefully lift the system board from the chassis. Disconnect the coin cell battery cable from the system board. Peel up the battery from its adhesive backing. Attach the coin cell battery to the system board using the adhesive backing. Connect the coin cell battery cable to the system board. Thread the speaker cable through the large hole in the system board. Place the system board onto the chassis using the ports and screw holes for alignment. Make sure to remove any cables that get trapped underneath the board. Install 3 heatsink screws into the system board. Install 4 screws into the corners of the system board. Tape the speaker cable down near the large hole in the system board. Connect the speaker cable to the system board. Remove the Wi-Fi antenna cables from the guides. Press the clip in the corner of the chassis to release the left cover and remove it. Pry the Wi-Fi antenna card from the left cover. Attach the Wi-Fi antenna card to the left cover using its adhesive backing. Thread the antenna cable through the small oval hole in the chassis. Align the left cover with the chassis and press on it until the clip locks it in place. Install the Wi-Fi antenna cables into the guides. Remove the Wi-Fi antenna cables from the guides. Loosen the nut on the antenna connector using a pair of pliers or socket driver. Use your fingers to finish removing the nut. Remove the washer from the connector. Pull the connector from the hole in the chassis. Align the connector with the hole in the chassis and insert it. Install the washer onto the connector. Place the nut onto the connector and tighten it with your fingers. Carefully finish tightening the nut using a pair of pliers or a socket driver. Install the Wi-Fi antenna cables into the guides. Press the clip to release the speaker from the chassis and remove it. Align the speaker with the chassis and press it in until the clip locks it in place. Thread the speaker cable through the small oval hole in the chassis. Press the clip in the corner of the chassis to release the right cover and remove it. Align the right cover with the chassis and press on it until the clip locks it in place. Remove 6 screws. Lift the chassis from the heatsink. Align the chassis with the heatsink. Install 6 screws.